Is it visible to all now? I think all are just watching the board. It's a very clear. So now, once again, good morning to all. So in previous classes, we have just started the last chapter of our book. That was the work and energy, in which the work has been already finished. Earlier, it was separately in classes 9A and 9B. And when we started together again, we had started with the chapter or topic work. And after that, we had entered the potential energy and we had obtained the expression. So first of all, I would like to write the chapter, that is the work and energy, in which work has been already completed. We need to move forward with the topic energy. So in energy, we had especially targeted a mechanical energy, that is as per our NCERT syllabus. You had seen many more students just enter later. It's a very difficult to allow and again start the class. Just why I had requested you that earlier you need to join. Just see. So in energy, potential energy, which was simply mgh, already we have obtained this expression and we had defined the term potential energy with the help of some of the examples, in which we had seen the height of the body especially affects or mainly affects the potential energy stored in that particular body. Okay, but if you are asked that what are the factors which affect, then you need to write all the three factors: mass of the body, acceleration due to gravity, and height of the body from the ground. And in case of the potential energy, I had told you in upper classes, you will see there are two types of the potential energy, in which we had write first one as gravitational potential energy and second one was elastic potential energy. So these are also two types of the potential energy. Just see, gravitational, this will include the height and this will be simply the force, compression or elongation. Means in the case of a spring, elasticity, the property of elasticity we all know. Means when a body is stretched, a force is stored in the body that can cause, when you stretch the rubber and leave it, it will hurt you. Hurt you means it will apply the force on you. So that tendency is developed in the body while compressing or simply stretching it, and that is due to the elongation or compression, which is known as elastic potential energy, that is stored in the body, which can provide some of the force, and when the force is produced, then work is done. W is equal to F into S. F is increased or F is implemented, W will be done. So height will be here, and in elasticity, the property of elasticity either compression or elongation should be there. Here it will be simply stretched or compressed. Due to this, elastic potential energy in the body will be involved. Now, after this, the second form we are to move forward, that was the kinetic energy, whose expression was simply half mv square, in which we had seen that kinetic energy of the body mainly depends upon velocity. Velocity you have seen, but two factors are there, mass and velocity both. But the main factor which affect is velocity. Suppose I am telling you, or I am providing you a question on the basis of this kinetic energy. Just you have to reply. Suppose a man of weight 200 Newton is standing on the surface. A man of weight 200 Newton is standing on the surface. Just see. Here the word standing. Standing means simply velocity is zero. So whenever you move to find the value of kinetic energy, whatever is the mass, velocity, if it is zero, the whole energy will be zero. And further, if you move, suppose if you say, sir, if he is moving with some of the velocity, suppose not standing, a man of weight 200 Newton is, instead of this, is moving with 20 meter per second. So what will be the amount of energy? Energy means kinetic energy that person have. Anyone, can you tell me? In the second case, in this case, total energy will be zero. In second case, what will be the energy or simply kinetic energy possessed by the body or person? Tell me. You can unmute yourself. 400, some 200. Any more? Many more simply join the classes later, and this causes some of the interruption during the class. I had told you that. Okay, just see k is equal to half mv square. Na velocity is 20 meter per second already in SI unit, but this is the weight. This is not the mass. So you need to W is equal to mg. So m barabar W by this. W is 200, g approx 10. It is 20 kg. So now k barabar half m 20 v square, 20 into 20, just see 22 to the 4, 1230, 1230. This is the amount of the energy that person will have, 4000 joule. Means my target was you need to put the correct value in correct unit. This is weight, this is Newton, so this is not mass, and our factor includes mass with velocity. So it is okay, but it was not okay. So okay, I know you all know very well. So we will move forward with the kinetic energy. Just see. First of all, we will have or we need to obtain the expression for kinetic energy. This is a very important question. Just see. This is expression for kinetic energy. So once again I am telling you, to attend the class, our main target is to understand the things in science. Not only we have to go through the rote learning. Everything is given in the book. Our target in class or in live class is to interact, to share. If you are having any wrong concept, then it should be cleared. So there must be interaction. So in the class you have to just express your views regarding any particular term. There is any confusion, no hesitation should be there. Again and again you need to ask. Take care. This is live class. Okay. Now, how will you obtain the expression? First of all, in our mind we have known that the k is equal to half mv square, means mass and velocity, two words should be there. So how to perform, how to start the expression, how it can be done? Just see, this is the surface on which a body, this is the body of mass m has been placed on the surface, and just a force F has been applied. So we are told work will be done only if some displacement takes place in the direction of applied force. So here this force causes displacement in the body of mass m. So what happens? This is the center point. So the body displaces and comes to this point. Just see. This is the displacement occurred in the direction of the applied force. This body moves from point this point to this point, or you can write point A to point B. Just see, it's a very simple to obtain the answer. But we are not going to just learn the answer. We need to understand that, sir, how can it be obtained? Still, many students are joining the class. Just see, I have told you that you need to join the class within 2 or 3 minutes. Just see. So you have to understand this diagram, and then you will write what we want to say. Just see once again. A body of mass m is placed at a point A. एक बॉडी को जिसका मास m है कोई पॉइंट A पर रखा गया. The force applied on the body is F causes the displacement AB that is equal to S in the direction of applied force. ध्यान रहे अपनी लैंग्वेज होंगे, हमारा लैंग्वेज लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, नकल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू कैन राइट योर सेल्फ इन योर ओन लैंग्वेज. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. द फोर्स अप्लाइड ऑन ए बॉडी F causes displacement AB is equal to S. This force causes displacement AB. So what will happen when the force applied on a body causes some displacement, some work is done, we have to find that work W. So just see, you need to write this. Let us consider a body of mass m is placed at a point A. Force F is applied on the body causes displacement AB is equal to S in the direction of applied force. Just see, whatever I have shown through the diagram, you need to write. Why? Because if you will not write, what we will understand? And this question is mainly for 3 marks. Define KE, obtain an expression for KE. So we need to write something, otherwise we will simply go through the mathematical calculation. Just see, if there is some displacement have taken place, displacement, work will be done. So you can write, therefore work done W is equal to force into displacement. Force into displacement. So what will happen? W is equal to, now how will you write, how will you put the values of these things? We have to see. Force, you all know force is equal to m into A. And now the displacement, how this S can be written. So just see how this S can be written. So we have to put the value of this S with the help of the equations of motion in second chapter. First chapter, equations of motion, first, second, third. So this S will be written as V square minus U square divided by 2A. Just see how this S have been written here. So you know, you can write here, since V square is equal to U square plus 2S, therefore V square minus U square divided by 2A is equal to S. This can be written as, from third equation of motion you can simply write. Okay, so you can just write how this term appeared here, from where it came. You can write from third equation of motion. Now we will move forward. Just see, W is equal to M, this A will be cancelled, M by 2 V square minus U square. Just see, the initial position of the body was at A. After the application of force, it has moved with some of the velocity. So the initial velocity will be 0. So you can write here, this will be 0. So what happened? Now W is like half mv square. Just see, in the case of the potential energy, we had also obtained that W is equal to mgh. That work done was equal to mgh, and we had told this work done is stored as potential energy, so potential energy is equal to, just see, due to the application of this force, body have acquired some motion, and due to the motion of a body, you have explained, you have defined, by virtue of its motion, that energy stored in the body is kinetic energy. So this time no height has been gained by the body, so it will not be in the form of potential energy. So now you can say change in kinetic energy. Just see here, kinetic energy is zero because velocity was zero. Here some kinetic energy has taken place. So due this change in kinetic energy is equal to the work done. So you will write here, this work done, this work done is equal to the change, or you can just write this work done is equal to the, simply you can write equal to the kinetic energy of the body. Why kinetic energy? Because this energy has been obtained in the body by virtue of its motion. So this time this energy will be regarded as kinetic energy. Therefore, you can write Ke barabar half mv square. If you have to obtain, then it is expression. If you want to prove that, then you can write proved. So this is the way how can you write, how can you obtain the expression for kinetic energy of a body moving with velocity m. Any doubt, any confusion, you can ask. So see, very simple calculation is there. Only we have used the definition of work and we have substituted the value of these two factors and we have got. Okay, so this time in the case of first, when the body has displaced at a certain height, due to height, the energy possessed is potential energy. This time body is not acquiring any height, it is simply getting some movement, velocity, change in velocity, and that will be result in the form of kinetic energy in the body. So just note down, if there is any query, any problem to anyone, you can just ask. Otherwise, I will move forward. I will have some of the numerical concept based on this. So just see, this kinetic energy included the velocity mainly. So especially mass never changes, but velocity may be changed. So you need to just write, or you need to see how there will be variations. We will just solve some of the numerical. Just see. Just I am writing here and problem. So whenever you go through any theoretical part, if some of the numericals are there, you need to move just after finishing the theoretical portion, so that that can be applied, then can be implemented. Okay, just say a body of mass 20 kg. Just see, a body of mass. Our target is mass and velocity, so that kinetic energy can be found. A body of mass m 20 kg is moving with 72 kilometer per hour. Find the Ke of the body. First question. Second, if the mass of a body is doubled, what will be its effect on its kinetic energy? Two questions. You need to note down the question. These are not from your book and from anywhere. I am just writing myself. This is self-created question. So you need to note down the question. Third question. If the velocity of a body is doubled, what changes in its Ke will take place? These are the questions. Some of the questions I have just written myself. Just see. These are some of the questions I have written myself. You need to solve very simple question I have started. Then we will move to the level of the higher levels. Just see. Very simple. You all know, I think. Body of mass. Simply write. Question number 1. M is 20 kg. 72 kilometer velocity. V 72 kilometer per hour. So first of all, you need to convert in SI unit. SI unit, okay, not SI. So this will be 72 5 by 18 means it is 20 meter per second. Okay. Kinetic energy. Now you will write the formula. So just move step by step. Don't put the value directly. If you write the formula, you get some of the marks for writing the formula. And if you solve further in wrong way, but still you will get some of the marks by writing the correct formula. Now you put the value half m is 20, 20 into 20. Just see, it is 4000 joule. This is one of the way. Second number, if the mass of a body is doubled, no value has been given. Mass is doubled, what will be its effect on its K? If the mass will be doubled, then will its kinetic energy change or not? Tell me anyone. Oh, okay, okay. Just see. Since Ke, just see. Initially Ke शुरू का काइनेटिक एनर्जी को के हम मान रहे हैं. के इज इक्वल टू हाफ एम बी स्क्वायर. क्लास 9 में ग्रेविटेशन में हम बहुत सारा क्वेश्चन बनवाए थे इस टाइप का. तो एकदम याद आ जाएगा कि यस सर, ऑलरेडी वी नो सर. आई नीड टू सॉल्व वन क्वेश्चन, यू विल सॉल्व योरसेल्फ ऑटोमेटिकली. जस्ट सी. शुरू का काइनेटिक एनर्जी बॉडी का हाफ एम बी स्क्वायर है, जहां बॉडी का मास है बी स्क्वायर. नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन, इज इट विजिबल ना? ओके, and camera down. Just see. According to question, mass is doubled. This m has become 2m. M has become 2m. Therefore, न्यू काइनेटिक एनर्जी. अब जो नया काइनेटिक एनर्जी होगा उसको हम मान लेते हैं के डैश. शुरू का काइनेटिक एनर्जी के था, अब के डैश हो गया. तो के डैश विल बी व्हाट? हाफ इनटू m इनटू v स्क्वायर. एंड नाउ m हैज बिकम 2m v स्क्वायर. Therefore, k dash will be what? Just see once again. Don't cancel. No, no, never, never cancel. You have to write in this form half. So half mv square will be always there. The extra term is this 2. So this 2 into half mv square. Just see what will happen. This 2 into this half mv square can be written as k. Just see, k dash becomes 2k. K dash means new kinetic energy is 2 times of previous kinetic energy. पहले जितना काइनेटिक एनर्जी था उसका दुगना हो गया. काटेंगे नहीं, काट देंगे तब तो फिर पता ही नहीं चलेगा. तब लिखेंगे therefore k dash is equal to twice k. That is kinetic energy becomes doubled or twice. Just see how you can write. You will never cancel. If you will cancel, MB square can't be written in any way. So you have to always keep the original form. Half MB square should be there. Earlier, if this question is objective, you can write directly, sir, if the mass is doubled, then kinetic energy will be doubled. Yes, okay. But here, why doubled, sir? See the way. So this type of solution you need to go through that. Don't go through the books only, that read and simply prepare the note. Each and everything should be your own creation. Na? These type of questions, whether given or book, I don't know. So I have just provided you. On this basis, you can solve many more. Now come to the third question. Should I erase the questions? Have you all noted down questions? Yes. Because these are some additional questions. You need to write in the note copy. Question number 3. Just see. Visible, na? Question number 3. Yes, just see. This time velocity of body is double. Again, right? Kinetic energy बराबर K is equal to half mv का. और you can write initial kinetic energy. शुरू में इतना था. According to question, velocity is double. This V becomes 2V. Therefore, new kinetic energy half into m into v square. Instead of v, it is 2v square. So what will happen? Half m into 4v square. That's Ke is equal to, once again, I have written Ke is equal to K. Therefore, K barabar, what is extra here? This is 4 is extra. So you will write 4 into half mv square in bracket. So 4 into half mv square is what? K. This is new K, K dash. So this K dash is equal to 4 into K. So just see, the new kinetic energy will become 4 times of the previous kinetic. Because this time kinetic energy is directly proportional to mass. Just see, Ke is directly proportional to mass. If mass is doubled, Ke will be doubled. But Ke is directly proportional to B square. If it is doubled, then a square means 4 times. So Ke will become 4 times. So here it is doubled, but this has become 4 times. So you can write that is nu Ke, as simply you can write Ke will become 4 times more or 4 times greater or simply larger. Okay, so you need to write in this way. So if this question will be given directly objective, you can tick out 4 times, 2 times, but how sir it came? This is the way. That's why I have given some of the particular problems and its solution. So kindly note down, and if still you are facing any type of problem, you can talk to me, you can just ask me. Yes, anyone? I think it's a very simple calculation, it's a very simple way to explain, so there should not be any problem to anyone. So this is the way, and after this we will also solve some of the numericals given in our NCERT book, but that will be at the end of. नहीं है, देखो जी. ओके ओके, सुन लो. ओके, दैट इज द नेटवर्क इशू. एक जगह क्लियर है, एक जगह क्लियर नहीं है. इट इज अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द नेटवर्क. तो यूट्यूब वीडियो आता है. हाँ, ठीक है, okay, listen me, and I the video have been also prepared by the subject computer teachers. They are also creating the YouTube videos and providing in the group. That will be provided in your group also if it is sent in the DAB परिवार group. ठीक है, तो जैसे ही इसका वीडियो बनता है ना हम सेंड कर देंगे ग्रुप में। घबराना नहीं है किसी तरह का। दिक्कत होगा, हम लोग ऑडियो से भी सुन के भी बात करेंगे। हम इसीलिए वॉट एवर आई एम राइटिंग ऑन द बोर्ड, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग आई एम आल्सो टेलिंग, so that if you are unable to see the video you can hear my sound. Okay, and if still there is any problem you can contact me through WhatsApp chat. व्हाट्सएप से भी हम लोग बात करेंगे। किसी को कोई दिक्कत होगा, कोई तरह का प्रॉब्लम हो कि हाँ सर यहाँ नहीं समझ में आया, जरूरत होगा, नेटवर्क होगा, ओपन करके हम लोग लाइव बात कर लेंगे, जनरेट करेंगे जूम वीडियो, उसमें हम कोई रेमेडियल क्लास करेंगे, उससे आपस में हम लोग बात करेंगे। घबराना नहीं है, अभी आराम से पढ़ना है, नोट्स बनाने हैं। तो ओके, दिस द चैप्टर एनर्जी पोटेंशियल काइनेटिक ऑलरेडी वी हैव फिनिश्ड with some of the examples. Similarly, in the case of potential energy, you can also write. Suppose I am providing one of the question once again that is based on potential energy. Just see. That was very simple. That's why I noted 4 number. A body of mass 10 kg, or suppose a body of a body, simple question I am writing. A body is kept on the surface of earth. It is taken to the height of 10 meter and 15 meter respectively. What changes will occur in its potential energy? Just see. This is the question. Question is what? A body is kept on the surface of earth. एक बॉडी को हम अर्थ पर रखे, नहीं दिया हुआ कितना मास क्या है, उसको हम बॉडी को उठा करके 10 मीटर और 15 मीटर के हाइट पर 1 बाई 1 ले जाते हैं। पहले इस बॉडी को उठाकर 10 मीटर पर ले गए, फिर 15 मीटर। तो व्हाट चेंजेस विल आकर इन इट्स पी, तो इसका जो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी उसमें क्या क्या चेंजेस होंगे जी। तो ध्यान रहे, बहुत सिंपल है, सारे बच्चे जानते हो, हम थोड़ा हिंट दे रहे हैं, खुद से बना सकते हो। जब ये अर्थ के सरफेस पे था तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी अप्रोक्स 0, हम हाइट वहां अगर 0 ले अर्थ के सरफेस पे, यहाँ पे हाइट 0 ले, तो यहां से जब ले गए ए पर, ए कितना है 10 मीटर, फिर ले गए बी पर, ये कितना है 15 मीटर। तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी में क्या चेंजेस होंगे? तो P यू ऑल नो, P इज इक्वल टू इन द केस ऑफ फर्स्ट P, जो फर्स्ट केस का P है उसको हम लोग E1 मान ले, mgh, mgh हमारा था 10 मीटर, तो 10 mgh, और सेकंड केस का E2 मान ले, m इंटू g इंटू h 15, it is 15 mgh. So you can compare these mgh means E1 or E2. It is 10, sorry, not h, not h, 10 mg, 15 mg. So m and g will approx remain same due to the variation of 5 meter. No most variation in g will take place. So mainly if the value will be given we can compare, sir, this here it is 10 times of mg, here 15 times of mg, means 5 times, especially it, this is 10, this is 15. So if you will take the value of, or value will be given, the smart is 10 kg, g is 10, So it will be what? 10, 10, 100 into 10,000. It is 10, 10, 100 into 1500. This is 1000, this is 1500. 1.5 times more. One time, 1.5 times. This or this. What will you write? Just see. This is 10 mg and this is 15 mg. So how will you compare these two? E2 will be, of course, E2 will be 1 by 1.5 E1. 1.5 E1. Just see. 3 by 2 into E1. 3 by 2 into 10. 15 mg. So you can say in the second case it is 1.5 times more than the first case.